I knew drag artists. They are actually a very difficult professional, performer.
Right.
Yes, there's so much to do. And I have a good friend. He goes to the gay bars and have fun a lot. And he says the most difficult thing is lip syncing. And it's a very important thing.
It really depends on the artist.
I think it depends on the individual, yeah.
Okay.
I suck at lip syncing. I'm much more of I'll do makeup, costumery, and dance is sort of my strong point.
Okay.
Yeah, but not a great lip syncer.
Right.
Then there's also like comedy.
Yeah, comedy
queens
queens.
do hosting events and stuff like that, the ones that make you laugh.
And then there's people like me that do everything. And they're just good at stuff.
I've also heard of this one thing called reading. What is that exactly?
So reading is when you learn the alphabet and then you start like
Making words.
That makes a lot of sense.
Open a book, for example.
Andrew, do you read?
So everything I've been doing up until this point, I can do it.
But okay, so reading is basically a form of what we call shade. It's like little comments over there that are usually jokes, and they're usually not mean-spirited, but sometimes a joke is just a fact. But yeah,
okay.
Sometimes a joke is just a fact. Ouch.
Well, that's just a fact, not a joke.
For example, I love how all of you are like wearing this comfy fashion, Like I love how everyone else stands out more than the host. It's so fun.
Am I supposed to feel bad that I don't get?
I think Patty's face is saying the right
The
thing.
fact is just a joke, and the joke is just
a fact. So we are jokes.
I'm sorry.
Finally, you realized it.
Thank you. I get it. Thank you.
But it's actually.
But people have to understand, if it doesn't make people laugh, if it doesn't make people go like, oh my God, she really said that, you're just being mean.
Okay.
Right.
What I've heard is supposed to be a little bit like kind of helpful, like kind of like tough love sometimes. Like she told you your clothes is a little bit, can be better. So next time it will be better. It's this kind of thing. Not necessarily, but I've heard among the queens, it's like saying that, maybe your wig. And then next time they know, oh, I didn't know my wig looks like that, so next time I'll do it better. Not you. Not you.
Do not look at me when you're doing those examples,
Sorry, that was not a wig. Brian, fix your wig next time.
Oh, sorry.
We talk about like in Taiwanese culture, like before we just more focused on like drag queen.
Right.
But right now, like these 1 or 2 years is getting up more like drag king.
Okay.
Like then I think drag king you're the most popular in Taiwan. But I think many years ago there is a drag king culture in traditional Taiwan.
Yeah.
Like the do you know the TV award? 金钟奖.
Yes.
Yeah. This year is
The best
to the
male,
male,
best male lead was won by.
actress is give to the female because she is in the drama she is acting as a Jia Jingjun.
Yes. 陈雅兰.
Chen Yalan, yeah.
So I think if we put this like traditional culture in the like drag or drag king culture, that's what we very.
Hey, my dad loves Peking opera.
Right. 梅兰芳嘛.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I've been
yeah,
watching that since I was a little girl, and my dad usually says, "Hey, look." Although he is a man, but his voice and his personality, his talent.
His persona.
Yes.
Everything about them on stage at that moment is woman.
And how beautiful he looks.
Yeah.
So
Thank you
it's
for all those
amazing.
compliments.
Yes, of course. Yes, of course. I'd love to hear about your story. Being in Taiwan and accepted in Taiwan.
I've been here in Taiwan for 4 years, and I came here to study. And in Paraguay, I am open to my family. They all know like my sexual identity, my gender expression. My family knows that I do drag. But since I've came to Taiwan, I just like felt this freedom, Even in Paraguay, people will ask me like, would you like to try drag? And I will be like, I don't know. But then I came here and I was like, someday, yeah, sure. And then on my birthday, I was like, I'm just gonna get in drag and I'm gonna do whatever I want.
Yeah.
And that was the first time that I was able to express femininity freely. And then hanging out with other drag kings and drag queens and hanging out with them, I actually realized about myself that like, actually I am also non-binary. So finding community here was a lot easier, and finding love, just like people who I can always go to if I am feeling some type of way. I know that these people are gonna be there for me.
So it has a lot to do with the Taiwanese hospitality or our culture?
No, they're all foreigners.
Okay.
No, not all of us.
I'm just kidding.
Say something.
Represent!
No, it does have, I think it does have a lot to do with the Taiwanese way of just embracing people.
Yeah.
Since I came to Taiwan, like I love dressing up. I love, like, even on my day-to-day life, I'm usually like wearing some type of makeup, or like wear like sometimes I wear a kilt to school, or I wear like a puffy, like my prince type of outfits that actually represents the transgender flag, if anyone has noticed. I wear it to school, and people don't bat an eye about it. They're just like, oh, cool. Go off. Sometimes they come and compliment me, like, I love this, I love that, but it's usually well intended or out of curiosity, which in, like, I don't know, I haven't experienced it in my country, but I sometimes imagine that if it was in my country, it would have come from a negative side.
Right.